ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with the monthly readings for the month of June. Now, what do we have this month of June? What do we have? What do we have? Well, right off the bat, I can say that we start with a penumbral lunar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. Between the days of 5 and 6th of June. And what does that mean? The penumbral moon lunar eclipse, it will look like a round circle with light all around it. Penumbral is shadow, means shadow. This lunar eclipse is in Sagittarius. And then the next one takes place. That was a lunar eclipse. The next one takes place on June 21st. And it is a solar eclipse in Cancer with very intense and antagonistic energy, followed by unpredictable and difficult to follow events. And so this June has 2 moons and 2 eclipses, a solar and a lunar eclipse. So you can imagine on June 21st, the moon will block the sun over Africa, the Central African Republic, Congo, and Ethiopia, south of Pakistan as well, and northern India, and China, mostly all of China. You'll be able to see that. It's going to be very intense, June, with the potential to cleanse, the potential to purify, close some loops or wounds. That's really important to remember, or get rid of, eradicate some unconscious or borrowed patterns that we may have, which could be old or very, very old, and could be ours or from our ancestors. So the solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st represents a great time, a propitious moment for letting go of the past. I'll say it again, letting go of the past. How many times have we heard that before? But only after we offer ourselves enough time for closure following some less pleasant events. So how are we going to conduct these readings this month? Let me show you the decks that I'll be using. I have the Egorov Tarot. It's a Russian deck. I got it in St. Petersburg. Gold edition of the Egorov Tarot. Beautiful deck, beautiful deck. Slightly different from the Universal Tarot deck. Then I have the Silver Witchcraft deck, which is one of my favorites. I always say it's one of my favorites. And then I have my Sibylla cards that you know I use all the time. And of course, I have my runes. So for those of you who are here for the first time, if you like what you see, do share, subscribe, and ring the notification button so you'll get notified. I would appreciate that. Enjoy these readings and write to me under each reading to tell me how it resonated. Tell us a little bit about your story. It's always nice to share our stories, especially in this time of social seclusion, and we are all in the same boat. We are. So enjoy the readings. Namaste. Hello, Leo. This is me again. And here I have your reading, preparing your reading. Let's see what's in store for Leo for the month of June. Let's see what's in store, Spirit, for the month of June for Leo. Leo, the month of June. Let's see what's in store for Leo for the month of June. Okay, we've got that card wants to come out from the other deck. The Queen of Coins. We'll put that off to the side. Okay, let's see. All right, let's take a look, Leo. We've got the Page of Coins. Page of Coins. Then we have here the Ace of Swords. All Right across, mirroring that, there is the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, 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 Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords. My goodness, four cards, four swords, and the Nine of Coins. Hurrah! There's abundance. Now, we remember we have off to the side this Queen of Coins that flew out of these cards. Let me take a look. Now, definitely, Leo, here, there are for you a lot of signs from the universe coming in as soon as the month begins. There are things you have to know and messages you need to hear. And let's take a look at that right away. Yeah, what are these messages? Interesting. We have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, Leo, definitely this message means for you that there's someone coming back. There's someone coming back, and they're going to speak a language of love. Definitely. They're going to whisk you off your feet as well. And this is a return. This is someone that you know. And remember these words as I go around the spread to read the other cards. Of course, this is a moment of truth with this Ace of Coins. It's a moment of truth in relation to a relationship that is ending. That is ending, and that has given you so much heartache that you are at a loss of words when you speak to others, so much so that you don't tell anyone. And it could be, Leo, that could be with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And let's take a look at what kind of heartache. Oh, well, let's look at this. All right. We've got the Fool card, the Eight of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. Look, it looks like someone picked up and walked away. All right. Even if it was a new person that you had just met, they left you flat there from one day to the next without any explanation. If this is someone who you have been with for a while, but it looks more to me like a new person, a new entry that you were just getting to know, and then bam, that was the end. But, the message by this Fool's card here is a message that tells you, God, please, Leo, please, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That person was trouble for you. Let them go. Don't believe that you're going to end up alone. Is that what you're worried about, Leo? Is that what you're worried about? Now, we have this Eight of Swords and this Ten of Swords, and these swords that are tough. Thank goodness we don't have the Nine of Swords. That would really be nightmares for you. Don't even sleep at night. But the Eight of Swords is you not moving and not budging an inch because you're petrified. Let me see. Here we go. We've got the Seven of Swords. You're sort of kicking yourself in the backside because of something that you did or you feel that you didn't do enough for the relationship. This is how it's coming out. It's playing out. And the Five of Wands as well. Both the Seven and the Five tell me that. They talk about you perhaps having been a little cocky for not probably weren't even ready for that relationship at all. The devil. Now, the devil, we say, the devil may care. Well, it does care. Under the deck, I've got the Six of Coins. This is you being effusive sexually, but not willing to do it any longer. You're not willing to go into that type of a relationship any longer. What you're truly after is someone who you feel knows you, someone you see, and as soon as you meet them, you think, they know me. I feel like I'm meeting a soul, half of my soul, I know that they know me. They get me. Now we have this Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords typically talks to us of the end of a cycle, the end of something that was difficult for us to bear. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got the Lovers, the High Priest, and the Empress. Now, these are huge cards over this 10. And it looks like to me that you are in a position of accepting the end of that situation or not accepting and suffering from that situation. This is the choice of the Lover's card. But, you have a spiritual, this highly spiritual card, this high priest here, the Hierophant, that talks of, and by the way, the Empress and the Hierophant, that is a couple there. And by the way, but it's a couple in spiritual terms. This is a match made in heaven in the sense that, yes, this is what I want. It's not what I have. So let it go, let it be. The cards have come out in this way with the 10 there, Leo, telling you, okay, it's the end. That's it. That's the end of that. We didn't need that because what you want is right here. And this is interesting to see the way they come out. I have this 9 of coins here, this abundant 9 of coins. I'm going to take a look at that to see what that has to tell us. And it's mirroring that ace of swords, the emergence of truth. Let's see here. We've got the 8 of cups here, the world card, a lot of major arcana, and the 9 of cups. So it is true, Leo. Let's think that the month of June is a month that could bring us all that we desire. Just desire it. Just wish it. The 9 of Cups is a card that bestows wishes and answers yes to your every command. And however, there's this 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups, right, there's the 8 and then the 9th. There's a progression there, but the 8 is working toward something. And you want to come. You will be coming full circle here. This is abundance. Leo, this is a beautiful spread. It is a gorgeous spread. And it seems that you have been chosen. The universe has said, okay, well, let's see all these signs here. Aries, no. No, not that one. Not that, no, not the Scorpio. No. Leo, yeah, it's their turn, really. Leo has had a rough patch lately. It's their turn. Okay, so it's their turn. It's like the universe talking to you that way. I'm going to take the Sibylla cards on this Queen of Coins. You may be involved, like I said before, with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's take a look at that. You're the chosen one, by the universe. So we have Bambino the child, beginning here, Alegria, happiness, and then deliranti, delirious people. So it's as if this is a high-low, this isn't a dynamic process, but it is indeed a beginning. And it's a beginning amongst the end of something else. And I found this in many of the readings that I have been doing for the month of June, where, like a revolving door, someone goes in, and another goes in, but then comes out again. And it's quite interesting, and it looks the same for you, Leo, but you are the chosen one. You get a lucky break from the universe this month of June. And it's almost as if you're incredulous. You don't expect it by no means. I'm going to that Ace of Swords. And what do we have here? We've got the disgrazia, the disgrace, this house on fire. Artista, the artist, which is also a professional, could be a scientist, could be a magistrate as well. And then the nemico, the male enemy, could be a female enemy, it could be a third party. And it looks like that one person that's going through that revolving door and never coming back is involved with a third party. And you have that emergence of truth come to you in June. And that is the price to pay for being ready, getting ready, and getting rid of other baggage before the universe picks you and says, I want you, Leo. It's your turn. Now I'm going to take some cards over this Justice card to see what it's all about. We've got Gran Consolazione, this great consolation, one of the best cards in the deck. There's abundance here. You, just like the Nine of Cups, your wish is the universe's command. Your wish is the universe's command. The lightness of being here could be sex, could be frivolity. And but I'm looking at the doctor here, which is also a jurist, is a legal barrister, esquire, and what I'm looking at is that you, for those of you who are involved in a legal ruling, you come out of it ahead. Actually, you come out of it ahead. Let's take a look at this Nine of Coins. All right, we have allegrezza al cuore, happiness in the heart. We've got prigione, the prison, and this is the ball and chain. This is a strong bond relationship, a strong bond. And amante, the male lover, could be a female lover. Here is the abundance of love in the month of June. Look, you are the chosen one. Your wish is the universe's command. You are the chosen one, Leo. Really. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Like Hachu, just like a sneeze. There's the church bells behind me ringing, starting. Let's on the hour, every hour. Okay. All right. So let's get going. Now, right off the bat at the top, and this is typical of the beginning of the month, we have Lagas Lagus Merkstave. And when it's like this, I feel like throwing it back in the little pouch. Why? Because it's something, when it's in this position, Merkstave, it tells you that things are not going to be smooth sailing. And you're going to have a lot of bumps in the road because you're just human. And emotionally, you become distraught when something happens. And here, too, we've got Isa, and Isa talks about stopping, freezing. It's ice, cooling down in a relationship, and that's the incoming situation for the month of June. But we've got Diag here. Now, Diag is a rune that talks of increase, of growth. It alleviates, let's say, it is a rune here to alleviate the delays of other runes like Isa. Isa could mean a delay at times. I'm seeing it here more as a cooling down of a relationship that you, towards the end of May, beginning of June, you experience. Now we have Awats. Awats is movement. All right, it's movement, it's shifts, it's all about changing residences if you're thinking about it, but it's a gradual development. So you may be shopping around and find something, and there's a steady progress in that search. We've got Björk Berkana. Björk Berkana here is announcing a beginning, a wonderful process of newness. It also means fertility. So if there may be those of you who are hoping to become pregnant, this may be the right month. We have Rido here, which is similar to Awats because this is a Merkstave, and this is the wagon. This is a rune. This is a rune of journeying. And it talks about movement, travel. So here again, this is the second clue, and it looks like that you do shop around, you find something, but June is not the month because this is Merkstave. This is not the month for you to do something like that, but you can negotiate. It's a good month for that. We've got Otala. Otala is talks about possessions and things that money can buy. And if it concerns a dwelling or an apartment or movement to somewhere else where you're going to pay rent, that will be a, how can I say, it will be more a moment of negotiation rather than actually getting it. Then we've got Urus and its Merkstave. It's upside down. It usually talks about strength and vital force, energy. But it also talks about recovering from strong emotions, which is, what we're seeing at the beginning of the month. It's a male type of emotion here, and it calls for determination. So roll up your sleeves, because June is going to try and be it's going to be a challenge for you, but you are the chosen one, Leo. This is Thurisats, it's Merkstave. It's usually luck and protectiveness, protection. But here I'm seeing that it's part of the cooling off process. It's the delay if you're looking to purchase anything. Then we've got this beautiful Perdro. Perdro is a mystical, magical rune. Talks about hidden secrets and secrets emerging and surprises, which you will find. And surprises will be emerging from perhaps the third party that we saw there. Then we've got Tyr, and Tyr is bright stave, thank God. And it's victory in competition. It's victory when you're extremely motivated. And it's an increase in money, and it's an increase in power. Good for you, chosen one, Leo. Namaste. I do hope this was of help to you. Have a great month. Until we read together again. Bye-bye, Leo.